Playing abroad with the Knicks. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Return coming from the 6. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Watson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Short pass caught by his tight end. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Broncos corral it! They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Ready?
Nix from the gun. Looking for a target. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Watson. Hauled in left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Davis there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Go!
Here's Watson to the air. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Sticking to the air with Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready up!
Out of the gun, here's Watson. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Ready?
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go! Set go!
Now Nix. Searches. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, You're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Chargers in the dime on 3rd down. 6 DBs out in coverage. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he gets it away from his end zone. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Chargers will be set up with some great field position here. 1st and 10 from the 41.
19, Tiger, 19.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Running with Walker again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Staying with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Walker now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Mims with the grab. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Play action with Nix. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 70 Lion.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. He cuts it back right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Nix with it on 1st. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big game downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. second quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix. He's on the move. He's running with it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. Now an inside give to Benson. Past midfield to the 45. Past the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now an inside give to Walker. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18
Watson now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Starting at the 10. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Nix looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready.
They'll throw again. Nix. Chased out to his right. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Let's go.
Watson to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll take this at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Gets everything he has under this throw. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with two scores now, it's what, a two-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Watson looking to throw. Hits it through the middle. Hits the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Dicker on now for the PAT. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Chargers get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. It's Benson on the give. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They give on second to Benson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4.
Let's go now.
Nick's now to throw. Forced out to his right. He's running for it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 45 yards on the punt there. And the Chargers take possession. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, Watson. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set, go.
Benson now from the gun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here we go, here we go.
Running left out of the 2nd down option. He heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll try it right with Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Staying on the ground with Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Benson once more. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Throwing here, Nix. Benson's got it. He's still going at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Throwing on first down, Nix. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Nix from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Ready?
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set.
Benson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard that time, and now it's second and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another try for Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Go! Panther 60. Panther 60. Get up.
Here's Nix. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions. The red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 45 on second down. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a fourth quarter lead. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That throw finds Kittle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
The give now to Benson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
Go.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Nick's with it on 1st. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun snap to Nix. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chargers don't want to see this one go to overtime. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Watson. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Go! 19, 5 here. Take up.
Throwing now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set up. Set up.
Setting up to pass. This reeled in by Benson. Tries to power through him, and the ball is loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Here's a give up the middle. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Walker. Works his way to the 35. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting at the 10. And he's out a little short of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here he is to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Able to get it to Benson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Kittle brings it in. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Okay, ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! And it's not over yet. They scored here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running with Walker again. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Handoff running left, Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 46. He lofts it deep left. Oh, big interception here. Picked on Brandon Jones.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Viking 18, 70 Lions. Go, go. Get up.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get up.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Ready.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Benson on 1st and 10. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Able to get it to Franklin. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. To throw. That's caught beyond the marker. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he gets this forward to the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down...
And he runs it in for the touchdown. Start the celebration, baby. They win it in overtime. The Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Just said my grace and then got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some got baptized, guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe, bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me, God, I need answers. Why a young straight out of Atlanta? Why the judge and the cops trying to jam us? Why I keep getting all of these chances? Why me, God, I need answers. Speak your mind and your